NHTLM. Narcs hate they love. Narcs hate they love me. Let's walk. NHTLM. Narcs hate they love me. Like, share, subscribe, and comment on the content if it helps. Let's walk. Overcome malignant socio-psycho. NHTLM. Let's walk.
Within me. All right. And I woke up about 3 weeks or so ago, and I asked myself, soon as I woke up, I asked myself, I said, I see all these people on TikTok, all these people on YouTube that's talking about narcissism, but the masses in totality, in general, are still lost. Everybody's still lost. It doesn't matter where they are in their healing or where they are in figuring out narcissism. These people are still lost. And I said to myself, I said, well, why are these people lost? And myself said, because everybody on these platforms are talking about the tactics. They're not talking about the game that these people are running along with these tactics. And that's what you're going to get here from NHTLM, all right? All my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Welcome. Share your experiences, comment, y'all. You're free to do whatever. Also, I have an email. It'll be in the video description in case you want a session or something like that. It's called NarcsHateTheyLoveMe@gmail.com. Again, it'll be there in the description of the video. So, first question that I'm going to address while I'm bringing this game here today is when a narcissist is vulnerable. And most people feel like, they're never vulnerable. They're always manipulating. They're always one-upping somebody, so they're never just vulnerable. Vulnerable meaning weak. All right, they're weak. They can get played. All right, that's what I mean by vulnerable. And this happens let me walk you through how this goes. See, narcissists have black and white thinking. All right, the black entity. All right, in the triangulation. All right, because it's had to be a triangle. So the black entity is the old supply. The white entity is the new supply. And when they start to look at the rescuer, which is the white entity, now the persecutor is the black entity. Now the white entity, when they start to look at this person, it's all good. This is my savior. Then they automatically, in their minds, they have to paint somebody else as being black, which is going to be the old supply. All right. So that's why they can go out and, well, I'm not going to say that's why they can. That's when they go out and throw themselves on the next person. Because now they're acting out of a state of desperation. Most times they have not vetted this new person. They have not assessed the circumstances in the situation. All right. So they usually, and they tend to gravitate towards somebody just as toxic as they are. Remember, you don't have to be disordered to be broken. There's plenty of people out here that's broken that don't have disorders. All right. And they feel like they can just go out and just pick anybody and throw themselves, and then they'll just ride over in the sunset. That's not how that works. All right. And that's why they're stuck in this cycle. All right. Now, the discard has to happen simultaneously at the same time that they love bomb a new supply. Imagine how calculated one would have to be to get this to happen. Meaning that they have to have a new supply that's ready to step up, that's ready to save them, rescue them, because the only thing the narcissist is telling the new supply is everything that's bad about you. They're smearing you behind closed doors to this the new supply. All right. The narcissist is smearing you behind closed doors to this new supply. Okay, so this new supply, they have this picture that's already been painted about you. And so they're saying, yes, I can help you. The new supply is saying, yeah, I can help you escape that situation. You'll never have to go through that with somebody like me. Right? And the narcissist is saying, well, I need you because what I got out of with this old person, it hasn't been working, it's not working, it's not gonna work. But in the back of the narcissist's mind, and they'll never tell the new supply this, is, hold on y'all, let me get it together, is I need someone to save me from my faults so that I won't have to face the consequences and my wrongdoings that I did with this last person. So I'm running to you to save me. That's why we call the new supply the rescuer. The rescuer is down to save them, and the narc wants to be saved from their faults, from the narcissist's own faults. All right, so this works out great. I mean, everything goes together, works out fine. Okay. All right, so listen, it's at this point here to where the new supply, initially they have no idea as to the person that they're dealing with and what this person is all about, because you got to realize that the narcissist is running you off of a program. All right, it's a set program. Okay, it's all game to them. All right, but see, as a new supply coming in, see, when you don't know what you're dealing with, and you're dealing with this person as if they're just like you, if you're not trying to play them, you start to find out what this person is all about after you've gotten involved with them, right? And so the relationship becomes lopsided, right, between this new supply and the narcissist, because with a relationship, one has to be able to sustain the relationship. Two people need to be able to sustain it, right? So more accountability, all right, more responsibility comes along with it, and the narc is not feeling giving anything, right? They're not into doing much work. Everything is on the other person. So the narc falls off, right? And the new supply starts to question them. As soon as they start to question the narcissist, right? Bring the truth up. The narcissist feels like, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work between us. All right. So at that point, they're painting you out to be black. Okay, that's just how fast the new supply becomes the old supply, right? And the narc knows this is gonna happen anyway. This always happens. See, they study the psychological makeup of the emotions of humans, of average humans. So they already know what's to come, because they know how people have reacted and responded in the past to this programming that they're running. So, you get annoyed, whatever. And the tables turn. The tables turn to where the narc is more of a superior. This is where they get that superior complex, because at this point, the new supply is thinking, well, now they're being devalued, so they're more so old supply. So they're trying to jump through hoops and please the narcissist and be this certain way that the narcissist wants them to be. They want to behave this way that the narcissist wants them to behave. And they're the only ones at this moment that's admitting fault. And the narcissist is sitting back studying and sitting back observing. They don't have any fault. Like, narcissists apologize and, they do that stuff with no feeling involved. It's all empty for them, right? And so, as I stated, the narc is in power. The narc is in control, because the old supply is trying to please the narcissist, right? And you better believe that the narcissist has some supply lined up, whether it be good or bad. All right? Whether it be grade A or not. Any kind of supply is fuel. All right? So they have something lined up if they're full-blown NPD, right? And you got to remember also the way they are wired. See, temporary wins and shortcomings, they're more so into temporary wins and momentary wins than long-term wins, the way a healthy person is. So they'll do what they can do a little bit to get by, but they're not trying to hold on to you. And I'm going to tell you another thing. The moment that you try to get them to hold on to you, you try to cooperate with them, at this point, they're disgusted with you. This is when a lot of the abuse starts to happen, because they feel like you're there to serve them. You're there to serve them. If you can't get the job done, then you can easily be replaced, right? So the narcissist gets so engaged with securing supply to where they chase from person to person to person to person, from source to source to source to source. And they undermine their faults and their wrongdoings. And the consequences of running from person to person, from source to source, is the very thing that you're running for, whether you're a narc or not, whether you're dysfunctional or not. The very thing that you're running from, you're going to run into it. Okay? That's how that works. That's how karma works. So the lesson here is, if you change nothing about yourself, you're going to keep running into the same spirit in a different flesh, meaning the same spirits. What are spirits? Spirit of jealousy, spirit of anger, spirit of happiness, spirit of joy. So you're going to run into spirit of manipulation, spirit of control. These are all spirits. So you're going to run into this same thing over and over again until you change something about yourself. A lot of people ask, why do I keep attracting narcs? Why do I keep attracting narcs? Because you haven't learned anything from your past experience. So you're not picking up on those red flags, those subtle red flags that you should be picking up on early on before you even get yourself involved with these people. All right? But this is what makes anybody vulnerable. All right? See, these people are so desperate to replace you and show you that you could be easily replaced, to where they get caught on the blind side. They get blindsided themselves. They're so into hurting, right? They're so into hurting and breaking a person. And every single time, this is why they keep repeating this cycle. Every single time they go out and get a source of supply, it still goes the same way. No matter who the source is, no matter what they have. All right? If they have a lot of money, if they have a great job or something like that, they'll drain everything from that person. And then they sit there and wonder why that person looks at them differently. Why that person is not as emotionally invested in them at that moment than they were initially in the beginning. All right? And that's how it goes every single time. So that's when the narc is most vulnerable. All right, I hope that makes sense to you. I'm Narcs Hate They Love Me, y'all. I am Narcs Hate They Love Me. I'm happy to be back on YouTube. I need more watch hours so my videos will be longer and more in depth. All right, y'all take care of yourselves. I leave all of my subscribers, new and old. Again, welcome to the new ones. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. With peace, I leave you with love, and you have all the power in the world. All right, NHTLM signing off. Peace, guys. Leave your comments.